स्पोर्ट्स एक ऐसी एक्टिविटी है जो सबको साथ लाती है, जिसमें कोई जाति, धर्म का भेदभाव नहीं होता, सिर्फ खेल भावना होती है। खेल भावना ही लोगों को एक दूसरे के प्रति पॉजिटिव बनाती है और हमें हार जीत भी सिखाती है। टीमोस्पोर्ट.com स्पोर्ट्स कल्चर को प्रमोट करने के लिए मोटिवेटेड है और हम चाहते हैं कि लोग इस उद्देश्य के साथ जुड़े। स्पोर्ट्स कल्चर का उद्देश्य स्पोर्ट्स करियर नहीं बल्कि एक स्पोर्ट्स फ्रेंडली एनवायरनमेंट बनाना है। मेंटली और फिजिकली फिट जनरेशन के लिए स्पोर्ट्स कल्चर को फॉलो करना बहुत ज़रूरी है। स्पोर्ट्स कल्चर हमारे लिए एक तंदुरुस्त जनरेशन बनाएगा और लोगों को एक दूसरे के साथ कनेक्ट करेगा। टीमो टॉक एक ऐसा शो है जो स्पोर्ट्स पर्सनालिटीज और स्पोर्ट्स एंथुजियास्ट के साथ बातचीत करके उनके खेल के अनुभव और स्पोर्ट्स एवं स्पोर्ट्स कल्चर के योगदान को जानेगा और आप सबको स्पोर्ट्स कल्चर फॉलो करने के लिए प्रोत्साहित करेगा। In this series, our first guest is Ms. Janvi Kanatkar. So let me introduce her to you all. Janvi Kanatkar is a badminton player. Currently, she is taking coaching from Suchitra Academy, Hyderabad. Her major achievements in badminton career includes international participation at Thailand, national level silver and bronze medalist, won state championship 11 times with gold medals and bronze medals 7 times. Won district championship 22 times. Best India rank for singles number 6 in under 17 category. And also she is the brand ambassador for Adidas Badminton. We welcome Janvi. Thank you for being on Timo Talk.
Hello.
Hi Janvi. So without wasting any time, let's start with the questions. So my first question is, why did you choose sports?
So basically, it is in my gene. My grandmother used to play. My dad is a very good badminton player. So when I was little, I used to watch him play in tournaments, and gradually I developed liking for the game. One fine day, I went up to my dad and made him teach me badminton. I made him teach me how he smashes. So that way, I think, yeah, that's how I started playing badminton.
That's really nice. So everywhere the environment was all about sports and you just indulged into it.
Yeah, totally.
If it was sports, so you could have chosen any sport. So why badminton specifically? As you said, because of your
Because
dad?
I have seen him play, and that's how like, I always liked him hit smashes and all those things, all the strokes in badminton specifically. So that's why badminton.
When did you start playing badminton? At what age?
At the age of 8, I started playing badminton, but at the age of 11, I played my first tournament.
What was your journey till here? Like, how was your journey? You played nationals, then also you went to Thailand. So, how was your journey?
It was filled with a lot of ups and downs. So I I remember I had a long bad patch when I had to withdraw from continuous 2-3 All India tournaments, which in turn affected my ranking. Because of injuries, I had to do that. But on the other hand, one year I had a patch where I won continuous state tournaments in a row. So completely filled with ups and downs. But I think that is what made me stronger. Yeah.
What all support you got from your parents?
My parents have sacrificed a lot for me. They have worked very hard for me to provide me with whatever I need for the game. I think it wouldn't have been possible to come up till here without their constant support. So, yeah.
So, many people lose their track and are unable to come back. So, what do you think about this? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, this happens a lot. I mean, with a lot of players, this happens. Even with me, it happened once that a whole year I could not perform due to some reasons. So, yeah, it is natural, but I think if you look at it positively, and you will come out of it. So it is just that you don't have to give up. You have to look at it positively. It is just a phase, I think.
What are your best memories so far?
I can remember of two best memories at the moment. First was when I beat the top seed of the tournament I played. I did not win the tournament, but yeah, I beat her, and at that time she was ranked one in the country. In the same tournament, I beat two, three more seeded players. So that was the time when I realized that I am there. It's just that I have to push myself, believe in myself that I can. So I think that was the time where I got more confidence in myself and started performing since then. And secondly, uh, when I signed my contract for Adidas Badminton, that was a very happy moment for me. Won't forget that.
Can you tell me some of your off-court memories, apart from the on-court, anything off-court, off-court favorite memories?
Of course, I can think of one memory because going to tournament is all about is you go there, you perform, that is different part. But off court, you can say traveling. While traveling, you have all that fun. After winning any tournament, the fun mode is on. So all that is a part of the game. I think I've had a lot of memories off court, but I can't name one.
So many teenagers at this age have different priorities like partying and everything. But for you, sports must have been the first priority. So how do you feel about this?
Sports has always been the top priority for me. I remember uh, my when I was little, like 10, 11 years old, my friends used to make fun of me. They used to think I don't know how to enjoy life. They used to think I'm some psycho who's mad about her game. But I think it is important that you focus on your game rather than, enjoyment is a different part, but enjoyment comes after you perform, right? And for performing, you have to be focused. So, yeah,
I believe we learn many qualities by playing sports. So what are the qualities that you inculcated?
I think first and the most important quality is sportsmanship. And that this is the quality you will learn only when you are a professional player. Secondly, the quality of not giving up, no matter what situation is. I think when I was little, I used to give up. I used to tend to feel like, no, this is it. No, it is not happening. But sports taught me that giving up is not an option. And I think determination, that you have to believe in yourself, and if you believe, it will happen.
So Janvi, tell me about your future plans.
I think for the last 5, 6 years continuously, I've been representing my state, but now my aim is to represent my country. Uh, this is my long-term goal, but talking about the goal which is ahead of me currently, I think it is not easy to cope up with the loss of practice and everything due to COVID situation. The COVID situation has created. So I think this is the most important goal and short-term goal for me is that uh, just work hard and try to come back on track as soon as possible.
So as you mentioned about COVID, so in this span, like the last year, the practices must have been on halt or something. So that time, were you practicing? Were you working out? And please tell me something about that. That how you went through that stage, the COVID stage. So
Yeah, last year when the state was locked down and you had nowhere to go but staying at home was the only option. I used to work out at home. I had online training sessions at home. Even on my psychological aspects, I used to work on like concentration and all that. So yeah, that kept me going.
So, what do you feel about the infrastructure in our country?
I think earlier people used to give preference to cricket. Nobody had any interest in badminton, nor did they have any interest in sponsoring badminton players. But now I think the scheme Khelo India is very much helpful and is encouraging players who really want to play tournaments and who can perform. So yeah, this is a very good scheme, Khelo India thing. So now I think the scene will change.
Who is your role model? Everyone has some or the other role model. So, who is your role model in badminton?
PV Sindhu is my role model if you talk about Indian players, but Sachin Tendulkar, secondly, he, he badminton players, apart from badminton players, Sachin Tendulkar, because whatever I've heard of him, he is the one who knows how to come back, what comeback is, how to perform your best even when you are in your bad patch. That is the most important thing for me.
Okay, apart from sports, what else you do? What are your hobbies?
I love dancing. I used to be a dancer uh, at the age of like 4, 5. I used to be a very good dancer, but when I developed this liking for badminton, I had no time for learning or anything or practicing or whatever. So yeah, I love dancing. I love singing, but I can't sing. That's it, I think. Nothing else.
So, my next question is, you've been training since ages for badminton, and if, like, I'm just asking, if your career is not badminton oriented, so what do you feel? Is it a risk, all of this? Is it a risk?
No, not at all. I don't think there's any risk in playing badminton because there's so many things you learn. If you enjoy what you're playing and not think about the outcome or your performance, you will learn a lot from badminton. So I don't think there's any risk or anything in playing badminton.
Okay, apart from badminton, do you play any sports?
Yeah, I like playing chess. I like playing carom. I like playing cricket also.
That's wonderful. So, my next question is, what is your message for young players and parents?
I think I like to tell them that there would be times when you will feel like doing the things your friends are doing or your relatives are doing, like partying, like going on a vacation, sleeping late till morning, and whatever. But that is the time when you stay strong. You have to just believe in yourself and, you know, trust me, in the end, it will all make sense. It is all worth it. So, yeah, staying strong is very important. That is the only thing I will tell to all the players out there, young players out there. And for parents, I think I'm too small to give any advice, but I would like to tell one small thing that if if your child is interested in any game, please try and help or encourage him or her to get into the sport because parent support is the most important thing of all.
Okay. Any message for those who says sports se kuch nahi hota and they don't play sports? Any message for them?
I think no, they're completely wrong. They should rethink about this because sports gives you a lot, not only physically, but emotionally. They make you so strong that in real life you will be able to face challenges gracefully. You won't have any problem, or yeah, so not just professionally it will be benefit for you, but off court, just in life also it is very helpful. So I think they should give it a try if they think sport is nothing.
So, my last question for the day is, what are your thoughts on Timo Sports' mission of promoting sports as culture?
It is a great initiative because people like me who want to talk about their experiences have scope, and also the young generation who have just begun, or for those who don't believe in physical activities or sports, they will also be encouraged. So I think this is a very great initiative, and yeah,
Thank you, Janvi, for your precious time. It was a great interaction, and we wish you all the best for your future.
yeah, thank you.
We hope that people understand our efforts to promote sports as a culture in the country, and we will keep connecting.